beautiful people, today I am going to be bringing you a very special video. We are going to be making the most juicy, crunchy, golden brown buttermilk fried chicken sandwiches you have ever seen. I promise you. Now, I might be a weirdo, but I had this thing recently, man. I was driving past the Popeyes and Chick-fi-la, and I just started daydreaming about chicken sandwiches. Like, it just starts messing me up. So I said, you know what? Forget that. We're going to make it from home, and we're going to try to make it better, which I really think we accomplished in this video. And with that being said, I will see y'all in the kitchen. Okay, gang, a crucial part of this recipe is the buttermilk. I unfortunately didn't have any in my fridge and I couldn't find it in the store, but that's all good because if you have lemons and normal milk, you can make it easily in 10 minutes. If for some reason you don't have lemons, you can use white wine vinegar as a substitute instead. Grab yourself a lemon and cut that puppy right down the center. Use a citrus juicer or lemon squeezer to extract the juice from your sliced lemon. For every cup of milk, you should add 1 tablespoon of acid, which in this case is the lemon juice. Give the buttermilk a quick stir and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Do not panic when you see the curds form after the 10 minutes. This is normal and what you want, people. Pour your buttermilk into a mixing bowl and be ready to add the following: 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Make sure to give this a good mix and whisk it well. This buttermilk is going to be the marinade we end up soaking our chicken in. Alright, let's keep this party going. Now that our buttermilk marinade is done, get your boneless chicken thighs ready and pick out the best 3 to 4 pieces from your pack. Submerge them deep in the marinade and cover them with some sort of wrapping. Put this bowl in the fridge and let the chicken sit for at least 1 hour. Personally, I only did 1 hour, but for your best results, let the chicken sit overnight or 24 hours. As our chicken soaks in the buttermilk, we want to start preparing our seasoned flour. It is super simple to create, and it's really going to make the chicken pop with that crunchy, heavenly flavor. All you need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Now that our chicken is in the fridge, let's start preparing our brioche buns. We're going to hit these with the glow up and add some extra flavor by melting some salted butter and then spreading it across each bun. Put them face down on a warm pan until they are fully toasted. I also like to pre-slice my tomatoes and lettuce so it's done and out of the way for when we build our sandwich later on. Just wrap them together on a plate and put them in the fridge for later. Okay friends, we have arrived to one of the most important parts of the video. It is literally make or break time. Get your seasoned flour and chicken from out the fridge. Make sure you have a rack to put the thighs on after you coat them. Grab your marinated chicken and drop them in the flour mixture. I need you to bless these chicken thighs and make sure you don't miss any spots. Mikey D pro tip here: when you're transitioning the chicken thigh from your marinade to your flour and then to the rack, you want to make sure you're giving it a good shake as best as possible. Don't be afraid to really press down on the chicken when it's in the flour to help it stick. Okay, now listen to me. This is the big leagues. We're leaving the single dip into the amateurs. To maximize the crunch factor on these bad boys, we are going to reapply the coated chicken back into the buttermilk and then back into the flour. When it comes to cooking, these extra little steps make all the difference. Repeat this process for the rest of the chicken thighs on your rack. Let's get this oil started. Put the burner on medium to high heat. If you have a clutch fry thermometer like me, set it for 350 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure you cook the chicken to perfection. Use either a deep pan or large pot for frying. I highly recommend using peanut oil for this process. It has a high smoking point and in my opinion is the best to use. If you don't have any in the crib, get off that ass of yours and go buy some. Pour a couple inches of oil into your pan or enough to fully submerge the chicken. Drop one of your breaded pieces of chicken into the pan. Repeat this process for the rest of the chicken thighs on your rack. You should let each piece of chicken sit in the oil for around 7 minutes or until it's fully cooked through and golden brown. The internal temp of the chicken should reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit when you remove it from the pan. Once the chicken is cooked, pull it out and let it drain. Put your chicken thighs on a rack and let them sit for around 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but my mouth is watering. These things are certified beauties. We got the chicken, we got the tomatoes and lettuce from earlier, the buns with the condiments. Okay, first up we have the classic chicken sandwich. Slap some mayo on the bottom bun. In my opinion, the more the better. Then gently apply that perfect piece of chicken. Go round two with the mayo to the top of the bun and drop some fresh sliced dill pickles to the spread. Now press down on that and let's get a slow roll. Okay, next up we have the club chicken sandwich. Apply the mayo to both the top and bottom bun. Add your chicken, of course, and for this guy we are going to substitute the pickles for some fresh lettuce and tomato. I committed the ultimate food sin by missing the bacon, but we're just going to have to put that behind us. Last up, we have your classic spicy chicken sandwich. Apply the mayo to both buns and be generous with the pickles. You should notice on this wraparound here just how big these chicken thighs are. The best part about going homemade is you can never ever get ripped off. Okay, so I decided I'm going to rate these three beasts. Look at these guys right here. I'm gonna rank them from best to worst. Here's what we're gonna do. Feeling the original Chick-fil-A sandwich first. So here we go. Listen to the crunch. Guys, this sandwich is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. You are about to enter the crunch zone. Let's give this guy a try. This is tough because the lettuce and tomatoes it's kind of refreshing almost when you're eating all that fried chicken, you know. I was expecting to like this the least, but this is doing well. Third and final guy here, and let's give him a bite. Here we go. This chicken is just so good. Give this a special bite right here. Look at this. That's how juicy the chicken is, but at the same time, I'm sure you can hear it, the crunch. The crunch is still there. Juicy and crunchy, it's not all dried out. Now, as much as I like this one, it's lacking that dill pickle taste with the mayo. Which is why I think it's slightly behind the standard Chick-fil-A one. Make this sandwich, man. You will not be disappointed. Although it's so good. I'm thinking this sriracha mayo one is my least favorite. I just personally prefer mayo, like just regular mayo. So once again, still amazing. Take a look at that. Still great, just not my personal favorite. Out of the three, All right, guys, that's a wrap for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was so much fun to make, man. I really want to do these videos more and more. Keep in mind, this was an extremely low budget thing to make, and you guys can all do this from home. And trust me, it doesn't take anything too special. As long as you follow the instructions and you do it step by step, you should have the same product. So if you really enjoyed this, drop a like, maybe comment. Anything really helps. Share it. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the future with some more content. Peace out.